And how you guys doing? This is very important in reference to history and the laws and treasury documents and history of information in reference to estate law. There are specific documents that inform the government never to try to put me in between their racism game, any of their conflicts with the country. It even says that specifically, that they do not have a right playing the race card. They do not have a right trying to instigate problems or slandering my character. They don't have a right accusating against me as their way of trying to manipulate or to extort or to try to frame me. Those documents are very important. It even says that politicians and political parties are not allowed to harass me or abuse me or cost me any money. It says all these information things because, the government had to admit fault when they murdered my parents. And then what they thought they would sidestep the issue, and then some dirty politician has tried to murder me and was possibly involved in raping me and stealing money from my mother, and these people stealing the postal mail and information that they stole. There are specific documents that say if a politician tries to make a debate or tries to conflict with my ownership of my mother and father's estates, or tries to damage my anatomy, or tries to mark on my body, they must get prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law for treason and estate fraud in America, and conflicting with them conflicting with the wishes of my parents, reference to estate law. It even says that they do not have a right picking fights with me, harassing me or abusing me, or damaging any parts of my body, or sexually assaulting me, or trying to manipulate me, or their activity of manipulating anybody to go against me. It says things like that in the documents. That they do not have a right trying to make my ownership a political issue, or where they would try to steal what I'm the owner of. Don't forget there's a hate club list. A list of people that they had profiled. The Treasury had profiled these politicians and these political families before, in reference to the crimes of what they try to steal from me when, in reference to my mother and father when they passed, or when they got murdered. So, then they were frozen. But, in reference to government, it even says specifically that the government does not have a right intruding or blocking me from my ownership. And those documents need to be published in the media against these people, in nationwide newspapers or something, or on the internet.